Based on the search results and the query, here are 100 interesting facts about the human heart. The heart beats over 100,000 times per day. It pumps about 1.5 gallons of blood every minute. Over the course of a day, the heart pumps over 2,000 gallons of blood. There are 60,000 miles of blood vessels in the human body. The average woman's heartbeat is about 8 beats per minute faster than a man's. An adult heart is about the size of 2 hands clasped together. A child's heart is about the size of a fist. The heart provides blood to every cell in the body except for the corneas. The right side of the heart pumps blood into the lungs. The left side of the heart pumps blood back through the body. The most heart attacks occur on Christmas Day, followed by the day after Christmas and New Year's Day. More heart attacks happen on Mondays than any other day of the week. Heart disease is the #1 cause of death in the United States. The heart creates enough energy daily to drive a truck 20 miles. In a lifetime, the heart creates enough energy to drive to the moon and back. The heart can continue beating even when separated from the body, given an adequate oxygen supply. The thump-thump sound of a heartbeat is made by the heart's valves closing. The heart begins beating at 4 weeks after conception. During an average lifetime, the heart will pump nearly 1.5 million barrels of blood. The stethoscope was invented by René Laennec in 1816. Willem Einthoven invented the electrocardiograph in 1903. Werner Forssmann performed the first cardiac catheterization on himself in 1929. The first successful human heart transplant was performed by Dr. Christiaan Barnard in 1967. Atrium is Latin for entrance hall, and ventricle is Latin for little belly. The average heart weighs between 9 and 12 ounces, 250 and 350 grams. Newborns' hearts beat faster than adult hearts, about 70,190 beats per minute. The heart pumps about 6 quarts, 5.7 liters, of blood throughout the body. The heart is located in the center of the chest, usually pointing slightly left. Grabbing a tennis ball and squeezing it tightly mimics how hard the heart works to pump blood. French physician René Laennec invented the stethoscope due to modesty concerns with female patients. The first heart pacemakers had to be plugged into a wall socket. The first implantable pacemaker was used in 1958. The youngest person to receive heart surgery was only a minute old. It's possible to have a broken heart syndrome with symptoms similar to a heart attack. Death from broken heart syndrome is possible but extremely rare. Horses can mirror a human's heart rate. The fairy fly, a type of wasp, has the smallest heart of any living creature. The American pygmy shrew has the fastest heartbeat at 1,200 beats per minute. The blue whale has the largest heart of any mammal, weighing 400 pounds. The giraffe has a lopsided heart, with the left ventricle being thicker than the right. Emotional and physical health both affect heart health. Laughing is good for your heart, helping to relax blood vessels. The heart doesn't stop during a sneeze, but its rhythm may change momentarily. The fetal heart evolves through several stages, resembling fish, frog, and snake hearts before becoming human. The heart is made of a special type of muscle called cardiac muscle. The heart speeds up or slows down automatically in response to nerve signals from the brain. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. The left ventricle pumps most forcefully. The pulmonary artery takes blood to the lungs to receive oxygen. The aorta transports freshly oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. The heart is protected by the rib cage. The septum is the wall of muscle dividing the 2 sides of the heart. Sealing valves connect the atria to the ventricles. The heart contracts and relaxes to pump blood. The circulatory system is about 60,000 miles long. An adult's heart beats about 60 to 80 times per minute at rest. The heart weighs between 7 and 15 ounces in adults. A man's heart is, on average, 2 ounces heavier than a woman's heart. The aorta is about as large as a garden hose. Arteries are only about 4 millimeters in diameter. Some capillaries are 10 times smaller than a human hair. A normal heart valve is about the size of a $50. Every cell in the body gets blood from the heart, except for corneas. An electrical system called the cardiac conduction system controls the heart's rhythm. The first open heart surgery occurred in 1893, performed by Daniel Hale Williams. Men and women often have different heart attack symptoms. The earliest known case of heart disease was identified in a 3,500-year-old Egyptian mummy. The iconic heart shape as a symbol of love is not anatomically correct. The heart affects every part of the body. Diet and lifestyle significantly impact heart health. The heart is a muscle that can be strengthened with exercise. The heart pumps about 100 gallons of blood through the body every hour. A kitchen faucet would need to be turned on all the way for 45 years to equal the amount of blood pumped by the heart in an average lifetime. The heart of a shrimp is located in its head. A human heart can survive outside the body for several hours if kept at the right temperature. The Aztecs and other Mesoamerican cultures practiced human sacrifice by cutting out the still beating heart. The human heart starts to form in the embryo at about 18 days after conception. Heart cells stop dividing in adults. Heart growth is caused by existing cells getting bigger, not by creating new ones. Cocaine can cause the coronary arteries to spasm and close, causing a heart attack. During pregnancy, a woman's heart grows in size to accommodate the extra blood flow needed for the baby. The heart produces its own electrical impulse, independent of the body's nervous system. The sound of your heartbeat is created by the valves in your heart closing. Heart cancer is extremely rare because heart cells stop dividing early in life. The heart can continue beating even if it's separated from the body because it has its own electrical system. The Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, or broken heart syndrome, is a real medical condition often triggered by severe stress. The heart pumps blood to almost all of the body's 75 trillion cells. Only the cornea doesn't receive blood from the heart. The heart of an endurance athlete or a professional cyclist can be up to 40% larger than normal. Whales have the largest hearts on Earth. Prolonged lack of sleep can lead to calcium buildup in the heart's arteries. The heart rate of an unborn baby is roughly twice as fast as an adult's. The human heart is not on the left side of the body, it's in the center. Eating dark chocolate can lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. Laughter really is good medicine for the heart. It reduces stress and gives a boost to your immune system. Owning a cat can reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes by more than a third. Vegetarians are 32% less likely to be hospitalized or die from heart disease. Optimistic people have healthier hearts. Drinking a lot of unfiltered coffee can raise your cholesterol levels. Chronic stress can increase your risk of heart disease. The beat of your heart can sync with music, which is why music can influence your mood and energy levels.